Mario Kart 8!
What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you to a brand new Let's Play Mario Kart 8. And yes, I am playing on the Wii U this time, not on the Nintendo Switch. I unfortunately do not have the Nintendo Switch version yet, but I do have all of the DLC, so we're going to be able to experience everything in this game still. We're going to be jumping right on into 150cc, even though I've honestly barely used this file. I have done everything in this game before and unlocked all the characters. I just did it on another account before, so it's not like I don't have any experience with this game. Plus, it's friggin' Mario Kart. Like, what do I need to explain here? It's pretty freaking self-explanatory. Mario Kart 8 is, I honestly think, one of the best in the series. I don't know if I would necessarily say it's the best. I mean, that's always up for debate, right? Whatever your preferences are. If you enjoy the power of bikes the most, like I do, then Mario Kart Wii would tend to be your favorite. If you enjoy the handheld experience more, I think Mario Kart 7 is probably the best experience for that. If you like a nice balance, Mario Kart 8 is the way to go. And if you like really awful rubber band AI, then Mario Kart 64 is the way to go, as well as level breaking and speedrunning. So we're playing this on 150cc, so you're going to get to see the true power of my suckage here, because honestly, I haven't really played a whole lot of Mario Kart in recent memory, so I'm probably going to get my butt handed to me, especially due to all the item spam that you experience in 150cc. But I will honestly do my best. Man, if I could actually hit my fire flowers, that would be great. Let me at least hit Koopa Troopa. Wow, those curved around him, and that was honestly beautiful. Like, it brought a tear to my eye, and I hope that you all witnessed that with the same, I guess I should say, just the same amount of appreciation that I had for that scene, because I thought it was beautiful. I really did. All right, so let's actually try to get back into this race. I mean, we're on the first course. I'm already off to a really bad start, but I should be able to catch up here relatively quickly. Get rid of that banana. Thank you. All right, perfect. See if we can actually hit Koopa Troopa with that. That would be great. Let's get on past you. Perfect. All right, so one of the amazing things about Mario Kart 8, obviously, is the whole anti-gravity aspect to the game. The fact that you can run past opponents and use their tires and stuff to spin on past them and get a nice boost. This is also applicable to other things that they've added into the courses as well, such as there's these little like spinning like rubber things that you'll find on the track and whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole gimmick of this mode. I mean, honestly, it's not something that I think like hinders the game in any way, or it's not something that gets in the way. It doesn't like make certain aspects of the game worse, like talking about Double Dash, where it just doubles the amount of items that are tossed your way at any given moment, which is good. I mean, it's also, to be fair, if I want to be completely honest in that regard, even though it is my favorite Mario Kart, I will have to say that the fact that Mario Kart Wii is so absolutely heavily in favor of bikes that karts are pretty much obsolete and useless, and don't you frickin' dare, Waluigi, I will kill you. Okay, you were not in Smash for a reason, buddy, so get out of here. Nobody likes you. But yeah, Mario Kart Wii obviously relies too much on bikes. Mario Kart 8, again, it just seems to strike that very finite balance, and I think I appreciate it a lot. Now, obviously, the question is are we going to get another Mario Kart on the Switch? Which it seems pretty unlikely, considering all they did was just remaster Mario Kart 8 for the Switch. Well, remaster. Port it over and then add a couple features, such as the Splatoon characters. And I think there was a couple other things. But I think they added, like, proper battle mode tracks and stuff like that, too. I can't honestly remember the details. But, it is definitely the definitive way to play. Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U is not the definitive way. But I figured, even though I have a Switch, which, yes, I do. I don't think I've ever announced that in a video. I have a Switch now. Even though I have that, I have figured, and I feel like this is a rational way of thinking, is that I already have Mario Kart 8 with all of the DLC. Why go pay $60 to get the game again? I mean, I think that's a fair assessment, don't you? Especially when I still have my Wii U, and I honestly still love my Wii U. I love it quite a bit, and I haven't rendered it obsolete just because, and I'm not doing freaking mid-air boosts like I should be doing. I haven't rendered it obsolete like most Switch owners have, just because, I mean, the Virtual Console's still there. I still use the Wii U quite heavily for that. And also just the fact that, I mean, I don't really feel the need to go and, get all the games that are just being ported over to the Switch when I already have them on the Wii U. So, I don't know. I still like both systems. They're good. My Switch definitely is an amazing system, though. I won't deny that. And possibly might make a way for a Super Mario Odyssey playthrough in the future. Cough, cough. But regardless, if you're wondering why I sound absolutely horrendous in this video, and I needed to get this video up in time, so I really didn't have a choice, but I am actually dealing with a major respiratory infection at the moment, so that has been fun, and you're probably going to be hearing that for the next several videos, just because it's something that's going to take me, probably weeks to get over. Like it's pretty bad. I had to go to the hospital over it, so it was pretty bad. I'm fine, don't worry. My voice is shot because of it, and it makes it hard to breathe, and I have to suck on a cough drop every single time I do an episode. Gosh dang it with the blue shells, man. Gosh dang it. That is the one thing about Mario Kart 64 that I appreciate and I wish we had back, was just the absolute scarcity of blue shells. Like, you were lucky if that popped up once in a race in Mario Kart 64. And that's not a problem with Mario Kart 8. That's a problem with Mario Kart in general ever since then. It's like Double Dash onwards, blue shells have just become way too commonplace. And I'm not the biggest fan of it, if I'm being honest. Now, obviously, one of the cool aspects with Mario Kart 8 is that they do have a highlight reel that you can view at the end, which shows, usually for the most part, it shows like your overtakes and any tricks you did in midair, or anytime you hit an item on somebody. You know, things like that. Man, I am not timing that boost properly. You know, it shows all of those things throughout your race, and, you know, makes you feel all warm and fuzzy and good inside. Don't you dare launch that back into Waluigi. I will kill you! Sorry, I'm very emotional about this right now. Don't do it! Oh my gosh, you son of a... You suck! You suck! Also, is this, like, what is this water supposed to be? You know, I know it's probably, like, supposed to be, like, caramel, but I like to imagine it's butterscotch. I love butterscotch. It's so delicious. It's the best thing. It reminds me of... I don't know if you, like, anybody saw this, but oh, please don't throw another red shell at me. Gosh dang it. Downside to being further behind in a Mario Kart race is the further back you are, the more susceptible you are to the item spam. Can I hit them with that? Thank you. Perfect. Okay, so, I mean, obviously first place has blue shells coming your way, but the only person firing at you is second place, so that's good. I mean, there's lightning as well, but... Okay, regardless, did anyone freaking hear about, like, on Halloween they had that like Reese's candy replacer in New York or whatever? I didn't know the full details of that. I just remember reading it. It was like, any unwanted candy, take it to this machine and dump it in there, and you get a Reese's instead. And it's like, yes, absolutely. Like, it's not the same as butterscotch, but it's the same concept. It's like peanut butter. It's similar. You can't tell me that Butterfingers and Reese's aren't similar. It's all the same to me. It's butter, and the only difference is that it's peanuts, and it's just delicious, and I love peanuts in my candy, okay? Don't judge. Okay, well, I guess I'm glad I got rid of that green shell, because I got to get hit with my one obligatory blue shell per race, which is fine, Just got to boost my way back up to the start. Now, I'm playing this on a Pro controller. I don't know what everybody's preference is. I mean... I honestly can't. I wish I could play this on a GameCube controller. I don't think it actually takes GameCube adapters. I'm not positive. I don't believe this game takes GameCube adapters. I think only Smash does, right? If I'm not mistaken. So not that I could use that anyway, but I mean, I don't even have one for the Wii U. But I have to use a proper controller to play Mario Kart. I can't use, and I especially can't use the gamepad. That thing just feels way too clunky when trying to make like tight corners and things like that. So, I don't know. Not my cup of tea, that's for sure. I mean, what's the only other way you can play this is like with a nunchuck and Wii remote, right? I think that's it. I believe that's it. Regardless, we have this entire thing on lock, but we're going to see if we can still try to get first place on this last course, and then we will call it quits on this episode. This first episode, where I sound like a demon from hell because my voice is an entire octave below what it usually is due to my sick. As long as I don't cough in the video, I guess that's fine, right? I don't think I timed that good again. Yep. I need to be doing that right before the 2 pops up, excuse me. Okay, so this is actually a course I've always had a lot of problems with, if I'm being honest. Ooh, I actually got a draft there. I'll take it. I don't know why. It's always been a course that's given me troubles, but... Right, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's not bad, You know, I actually forget what the look behind button is, which I guess is a good thing because I don't want to be spamming your eyes with that, but At the same time, it would be nice to know how close everybody is to me. I am not going to be taking that shortcut for a singular coin. It is just 100% not worth it. If we can hit this just so I can get that boost. I messed up the boost, though. So it wasn't worth it in the end. Okay, let's just hold on to this banana. No sense in trying to go for another item when this is the perfect protection. And as well, unless I do that. Oh my gosh, I suck. Alright, Koopa Troopa, come here. Now, from my experience, the rubber banding in Mario Kart 8 really isn't that bad. Oh my gosh, Waluigi, I gotta give you props. That was a shot, if I've ever seen one. That was pretty freaking impressive, dude. But the rubber banding in Mario Kart 8 it seems pretty alright. I mean, it's definitely worse than other games. I mean, 64 is the most blatant, as well as Mario Kart Super Circuit for the Game Boy Advance. That one's pretty blatant as well. I can't speak for the DS version because I actually don't have a whole lot of experience with that one. I've played it on occasion, but I've actually never like played through everything on it. And then I know Wii didn't have it so bad. It was actually the reason Wii's wasn't so bad is because it wasn't only applied the really heavy rubber banding to second place tactic. It was actually oh well, I messed that up. Shoot. It wasn't a apply rubber banding to second place only tactic. It was a apply rubber banding to everybody tactic, but it was minimal, and I actually prefer that. I mean, although I'd rather just have no rubber banding and then just make the characters more difficult. I'm looking at you, Crash Team Racing and Diddy Kong Racing, but regardless. Oh, come on, I'm almost at the end. If I lose first place because of this, I'm going to be very upset. Yep, there we go. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. I had no control over that one. What can I say? But I'll take it still. I did about as good as I could do. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for the first episode of Let's Play Mario Kart 8. We're going to get a good look at that results screen, and I'm going to gush over it because I am amazing, and my only loss, or my only second place finish, was because of blue shell bullcrap that I had no control over. I still resent that, by the way. I mean, I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I'm a little upset. It means I'm not going to get my 3 stars. I think that cancels you out of your 3 stars, if I'm not mistaken. I kind of want to see, though. What'd I get? 2 stars, see? Gosh dang it, frickin' blue shell. Oh, hey, I unlocked a new character. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Mario Kart 8, and I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much. And I will see you all in the next one.